Hello and welcome back to Holme Wold Farm on the channel's multiplayer server. Right, so my money, even though it's going down right now, has actually gone up quite a bit. That's because I have been on as much as I possibly can this week, and I've been doing a few bits and bobs. Harvested off all the rye from the last episode. That's all in the silo. We're waiting to sell that. And I've also harvested off the oat fields that was here. Put that into the silo as well, ready to sell that at the best time. But all the straw that I got from that field I sold, and I've also sold a lot of straw bales that I had in storage because I just had way too many of them. But I actually got a really good income from them, and I've been doing a bit of clover and alfalfa as well, silage, and we've put all that in the biogas plant. So yesterday I actually got 152,000 from just straw bales, which is insane. But then I got 142,000 from the biogas plant income. So we're doing really well right now for money. It's obviously building up, and I think we are playing catch up because it seems like a lot of farms do have a lot of money and a lot of grain in storage ready to sell. So it will be interesting to see when the time's right to sell, probably around like autumn, which it is now, but late autumn and then maybe early winter. We should get some good money. We definitely should. And we've still got a few fields left to harvest. We've still got the sunflowers here and the corn, which we're going to be doing maize silage on. And then there's obviously got a few fields here that we can probably do a little bit of cutting before winter time. But what my plan is in this episode is we're going to be harvesting these two massive fields of canola. We're going to try and do as much of it as possible anyway. I've got Smock Farmer, Kerrod and Bert all helping me out, and BMW's roaming around, so if he wants to come around and help out. There isn't as many on today. A lot of people have had plans, so we've just got a select few that are jumping in to try and help us out anyway. We've got two harvesters. Kerrod's brought his own. I've granted him contractor from his farm, so he's helping me out. And then Bert's driving in my actual harvester that I own for the farm, but what I've done is I've leased another one out, hence why I'm currently just fueling it up, which it has done. So a bit tricky to drive this, I'll be honest. It really isn't the best thing on these country lanes. It's a massive harvester and huge header. So we'll just have to try and manoeuvre it the best we possibly can. But I am looking forward to harvesting these canola fields and actually seeing them out that I get. So what I probably will do is when this is all done, it might be obviously montages. Definitely not a time-lapse because I don't think you can do very good time-lapse whilst on a multiplayer server, so that's why I tend to do the montages. But what I will do is I'll show you exactly the amount that we get on the board, so you can see the volume of canola we've got, and we've also got the small field of canola that we're probably not going to get to in this episode. By the time we sell canola, we should have quite a good chunk to sell, but we aren't getting any straw because I haven't got the straw mead mod in game. So yeah, so I think there's an auto drive there from the first probably load going to the silo. I think Smock set that up. That's his tractor, and he's got it stuck on this corner. So this is a bit strange, isn't it? Let's see if we can give him a helping hand, eh? Doesn't look like it. How the hell's he got stuck there? I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll message him and just let him know. There we go. He's got it. He's got it weighed up. I don't think I could do the super strength on him, on his equipment. Right, so there we go. We can get past. So this is Geo's farm on the left. As always, Geo's been busy, so he's doing a lot of silage. I think he has got some maize silage again. It looks like he's got a field that's still ready to harvest, so probably going to be doing some serious silage again, making a fortune. So the fields are just up here, and I think if we have a look, they've probably made a good, taken a good chunk out of the field already. It's still massive, and it's still, you can see that they're going to need quite a bit of help there. So this is why I did get this third harvester, just because I can jump into it, also do some carting, got three. I think I've got three, 2 trailers and obviously the semi to cart, because it's all going to the south, so it's quite a trek. So I thought if we get 3, then hopefully 1 will be travelling. I mean, we probably might have some points where people are waiting, but if that is the case, then well, so be it. I mean, can't really do much else. So this is the first field of canola that we're harvesting right now. That's Bert over there in the combine. Looks like Smock's with him. But we need to try and get this header and tractor. So this should be an easy manoeuvre, hopefully, he says. Luckily, people did decide that crop destruction shouldn't be on, because, yeah, it just makes life a little bit easier. So I can understand that. Right, so I think we'll start off down the middle in the field. We'll get set up straight away. Probably use a bit of GPS as well. May as well. Now it is a bit of a strange angle on this field, so we probably want to go a bit, yeah, on some kind of angle. I think that's probably about right. But let me just set up GPS so I can get this going. Right, so there we go. I'm all set up. Took a little bit of time. I'm so used to having Sim dashboard that I have to check the controls and forget them. But I am hoping now with us 3 in this field, it'll be much easier. Right, so I've tried to adjust the best I can. I've made probably one of the worst lines I have ever done in my life. And it's mainly because of the fact that I'm trying to get it in line with what these guys are doing, because they're following obviously the sides of the headland. It makes it a little bit easier. It looks like Smark's doing some serious carting. He's taking it upon himself to do some carting. So what I'll probably do is when I get down to the bottom, if he does need some help with any more carting, I'll jump in and do some. But it is, so far it's so good. I think we got some serious yield coming in, and we're actually making good progress through this field. Right, so I've noticed as well that Matty M is on, and he's busy doing some harvesting in field 12. It's probably canola as well. Let's just have a quick check. No, he's doing oats. So he's got probably straw to do as well. So we will go over at some point and get some shots of that when I do my first montage, which I'm thinking I'm probably going to do any time now. So we are making good work of this field. These New Hollands are, yeah, with a massive header, they do make it a lot simpler. Because this is one serious size field. Right, so I think it'll be a perfect time now to do a bit of a montage. So what I'll do is I'll get some clips of us in this field working hard, but also Matty M in his field, and then also we'll get a clip of BMW as well. I think he's picking up bales, but we'll find out. I'll just quickly unload into Smart while he's waiting. Right, so everyone's definitely busy. I have just noticed as well that BMW got rid of his horses, which is surprising. It looks like he's made quite a bit more space on here. It's a proper yard now. And his silo. He's changed things around, he definitely has. But he must be planning on having a serious amount of bales. He's gonna, if he sells all them bales, because I imagine they're 20,000 litre bales, them straw ones, and them, he will make a fortune. He really will. And you can see what he's up to right now. He's still got his pigs, still got his sheep and chickens. Maybe he's moving some stuff around. But he's obviously got this whole field as well that he's bought. And it looks like he's going to be doing some serious hay in there. So I can understand now why. He's probably bought all that land. He definitely needs it. There's so much going on in this map. So many people are on daily, and it's, yeah, it really is hard to keep up to date with everything and what's going on. But he's obviously going to pick some more bales up, because I know he has been doing some bales over here in these fields, as you can see. So he's obviously picking these up and putting them into storage. So he's been busy baling. Looks like he's come to the end of it now, and he just needs to store them away. So, right, so I'm back inside the harvest, and I will carry on. I was going to help out with the carting, but it looks like the only one that's available is currently the one that Smock's using of his farm, and I can't get into that. I can't get access to that. So the other one is the other two, sorry, they're all obviously doing runs. Let's actually have a quick look to see how much canola we've got. 120,000 litres already, and that is a serious amount. That really is. I'm hoping we can actually store all this. I don't know how much. This is only one field. This really is going to bring in some crazy income. Right, so let's carry on anyway. There we go. Thought I was going to miss a bit then, but it's sorted itself out. Smock saying he's cart juggling. He sure is. Definitely need a little bit of help there. Then again, he has got 3 vehicles, so he's going to have to use a bit of auto drive, and I think that's what he's done. So it makes sense. So what I'll do now is I'll crack on with this. I'll play my part, help out, because at the end of the day, these are my fields. So I should definitely do a bit of harvesting and carting. And then I'll probably cut back in, maybe when we're on to the second field, and we can see how everything's going. Because we have got a little bit of lag at the moment. So hopefully that improves. Right, so we're nearly very close now to this first field being harvested. Now, I have to say, having 3 harvesters in this field, all New Hollands as well, it does actually look pretty cool. And I think this is the definition of what multiplayer is about, to be honest. Working with people, working as a team, but also when you can match up equipment and you've got someone like Smock who's doing an absolutely smashing job of carting between us 3 on his own, using auto drive as well. In combination, it's definitely working really well. So hats off to Smock, because I don't know how he's organising it, but he is so far. I mean, I haven't had to wait once. He's pretty much been there every time when I've needed. And I've also noticed that he's catched Bert and carried a few times just before getting full, so he really has got a hang of this. But yeah, when we move over to the next field, what we'll try and do is probably all work close together, so it looks pretty good, and then obviously at that point I think we can do our second montage. So let's just quickly have a look at the yields that I'm getting. 183,000 at the moment, and I've probably got a few that are on the way. You can see that Unicorn is set off. It looks like he's setting off maybe an auto drive as well. Smock's got an auto drive coming back, and I think we might have another one somewhere. Yeah, we've got one here. So this might fill up anytime soon into the silo, and when it does, we'll actually have a look to see, because I am on GPS. So what we'll do is we'll have a quick look as it gets to the silo. I mean, I won't be able to jump to the actual thing, but we can see as this loads up just to see where we're at, because we've got the semi as well. That holds a little bit more, but it's going to be at least 50,000 litres, I imagine, going into the silo. So when we do sell this canola, should be some good money. We're not far off now. Kerrid's pretty much on his last strip and he'll probably move over to the next field. And I think it looks like Bert's going to be coming back up just to take this small area. So let's see how precise Bert can be. Because I'm hoping he doesn't catch, but gets close enough. This is going to be a challenge for him. Yeah, he's done well there. You've got to give him credit. You do have to give him credit on that one. Alright, so this is the last little bit for me, and then what I'll do is I'll probably set up in the next field on one of the headlands. So Matty's offering to help, so we may as well get an extra hand if we can. There we go. So it looks like Unicorn's sitting in the passenger seat. There he is. Thought we'd come and have a look, see where we're at, but we're doing pretty well at the moment. Right, so while they finish off them last two strips, what I'll do is I'll just create a bit of a easier turn at the bottom of this field. Just like quickly harvesting this off. Probably going to need emptying at some point. I'm at 83% as well, so hopefully Smock will pick that up. He should do. This field as well, let's just have a quick look at the actual potential of it, because I know that was a really good field. So it's at 100%, but it's 122 acres. Now I am intrigued to see what's in that field to the left of me. So we've got a gate coming into the field. I have just let them know that I was at 95%, but I'm probably going to hit 100, which means that I'll have to probably give him a little bit of room, but he is on his way. There we go. So while he's making his way, I'm going to have a quick look at that field because... oh, it says it's barley. It must be early days on that barley field. It really is. He's here again, Smockers. He really is doing a cracking job. It looks like 1500 right now for canola. Let's have a quick look at the best time to sell it. Oh, we can sell it just under 2000 at the start of winter. Yeah, so it's probably a good idea to wait and sell it all in one go. Let's just quickly grant contract to Unicorn. There we go. Let him know. Right, so we'll carry on. Now, at the rate we were getting through that other field, it's taken us probably about, I'd say, 40 minutes to do that field, which isn't bad at all. Speaking as it's like probably 60 acres. But yes, we have got some big kit. 3 harvesters. One that I've leased out that cost me 15,000, so I'll definitely recuperate that. And let's just quickly shut the gate. Oop, not get stuck in it. There we go. I mean, but look at the size of these fields. It really is a cracking map for doing some massive harvests on. Perfect for multiplayer, really. And what my intention is as well is probably to do another 2 years on the game. This is the 2nd year now. I'm going to give everyone who started a farm on here another 2 years. I think that's probably the most popular opinion as well. I did ask people what they would rather do. But after maybe the 4th year in the winter time, we'll switch over to another map. And what I'm going to allow people to do is pretty much just sell all their equipment, all the stuff that they've produced. So if they've got any grain to sell in that year or bales that they've been building up, like BMW really. But what I think is fair and what to allow people to do, like BMW for example, who has bought fields as he's progressed on and kind of expanded out, You can sell them fields, but just don't sell the fields that came with the farm originally, because I mean that was money that it was technically free. You could just join the farm and start up, and you had a bit of money as well. So only sell the fields that you've expanded on. I think it's a good idea. So for example, I've only expanded on these 2 fields that we're in now. So if I sold these fields, that'd be okay, but I couldn't sell my farm and all these fields around here because I did start off. And I think, if I remember, which I can go back and check the videos if anyone's unsure, but I think it was just a small chunk for the red farm, for example. And I think that's a good idea then, because it means that everyone's hard work, it can follow on to the next one and so on. And I think by the time we're on to like maybe our 2nd or 3rd map, you can see that people really are growing. If anyone's got any suggestions for what you think a perfect multiplayer map is and what you'd like to see next, put it in the comment section here, and then what we'll do is we'll probably pick maybe 5 of the best suggestions overall from here and also from my Discord, and we'll take a vote on it, and yeah, we'll pick where to go next, and if to use seasons or not again, or Maze Plus and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, put your suggestion in the comment section, and then I'll definitely have a look at it, and I'll probably have a vote on it too. So let's just quickly look at the yield, because I have noticed that the yield on this field is probably about right, actually. Just it seems like there's a big patch here. It's around 80, maybe 75% at times. It looks like 75 there, maybe 80 in general. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and do the headland. I think as well what I've noticed is Kerrid is on this side, so he has started. So I think now is a perfect time for me to do another montage, as everyone's working hard on this 2nd field, and also having a look at what Matty's doing. I think he did say he was going to come over to help, but if he is still working, we can get a quick glimpse at that, and then we can also have a look at what BMW's doing. Right, so it seems like everyone's progressing really well. We've been on this now for probably about an hour and a half, and I have to say, with BMW coming in with his massive setup, let's be honest, with these two augers. It's really made things a lot easier. Matty has jumped in as well to my harvester. I don't think I can actually show you because I've got the names off. There you go. So that's Kerrod, but BMW/Unicorn Man is obviously helping out with the carting. We've got, I think, on this side here, Matty. So he jumped into the harvester that I leased out, and then Bert's carrying on. Well, I think he's extending the headland, but he was doing over there as well. Quickly, just want to say before I end the video is a big thank you to Bert, Kerrod, Matty, and BMW for helping me out, but also a big thank you to Smock Farmer for actually organising the carting for quite a while, for at least an hour, all by himself. He really did an excellent job, so thanks for that. But it has been pretty good. I've enjoyed it, especially with everyone working together. But definitely this video has gone on a little bit longer now, so I will wrap it up here. But what I'll do in the next episode is I will let you know exactly how much we've got, because I think we've got quite a few at the moment that have got some grain in. I don't know if this has. I think we've been filling up from the auger into this and also into the semi, so let's just have a quick look. We just jump in. Yeah, so we've got quite a lot, we really have. That's another 100,000 probably coming up to. So let's just quickly look at the yield. So I'm currently sitting at 343,000. It's probably going to be close to 500,000 litres of canola, to be honest, from these two fields, which is some serious money. That in itself could be £1 million if we get 2,000 and sell it at the right time. Going to need a bigger trailer, I really am, when I sell that. But on that note, I am going to leave the video there. So thanks for watching. Hopefully you've enjoyed it. If you have, please give it a thumbs up. I appreciate that every time. And also, if you're new to the channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more videos just like this one on Farming Simulator.